So while it won't be back-to-back no-hitters for Jasmine Reyes, it does not mean that the freshman has still been one of Indiana's best pitchers so far this year. And with that, we welcome you back to Andy Moore Field for the top of the second inning. Hoosiers' second game of the day, this one against Bowling Green, the only team who the Hoosiers will play twice. They beat the Falcons yesterday 11-3. Scored 2 runs in the bottom of the first and 6 runs in the third to take a quick 8-0 lead. Not the case today as they went down in order 1-2-3 against Maddie Young. Peyton Steffes will get things started. The right fielder, and the first pitch is a little bit low, it looked like, for ball 1 against Steffes. Steffes batting from the left side, the sophomore. 218, 1 home run, 5 runs batted in so far. Waits on the 1-0, and it's outside, 2-0. Steffes, Chevalier, Massaro, and Matthews, the final 4 in this lineup for Bowling Green. Enter this one at 5-14. First-year head coach Michelle Gardner, the predecessor to Shonda Stanton. She coached here at IU from 2009 to 2017. Won 380 games. Also won the MAC championship in her first year as an assistant coach at Bowling Green back in 1993. 2-1 against Steffes after a foul ball. Reyes rocks and fires the 4th pitch of the at-bat on the outside corner, but a little bit outside, according to our home plate umpire, Evan Procaccini. He's calling balls and strikes here. Same crew that worked this game yesterday between the two teams. Christopher Wirt is at first base, and Charles Blackwell is at third base. 3-1 home to Steffes. That catches the outside corner, a little bit of the plate for strike 2, and the count runs full. Nobody on, nobody out. Top the second. Hoosiers and Falcons in the Hoosier Classic. This is really one of the final weekends for IU when you look at the schedule in terms of non-conference opponents. Steffes hits the ball on a one-hopper to Strader, who bobbles, has to try and recover. The throw to first is late. We've seen Strader make those plays all year long. Tough one on the backhand, however. Much different moving to your left as a righty in the shortstop position than going to your right. Tried to plant the back foot and see the ball in the glove, but not the case, and it is ruled an E6 in the end. So, Steffes is on. Stolen 4 bases this year, has been caught twice, and now Chevalier shows bunt, lays one down. Third baseman Cooper charges, fires to first. Van Brandt over from second, covers. Good job from Indiana defensively, and a good job from Chevalier to do her job. It's a sacrifice, moving Steffes over to second with 1 out in the second. Indiana's defense has been pretty darn good this weekend. There have been a few hard hit balls which were ruled errors, which could have very well been ruled hits yesterday. There's one double play that didn't get turned, but other than that, every play has been made, and on that bunt coverage there, it was smooth as can be. So now it's Hannah Massaro to bat, the left fielder. Down 0-1 after a foul ball. Freshman hitting .217, 1 home run, 3 RBIs in her 20th game this year. Freshman from Worcester, Ohio. Looks at the changeup, and it's a little bit inside, and it's 1-1 with 1 out and 1 on. Steffes standing on second. Chevalier with the sacrifice bunt to move her over. 1-4 in the book. Pitcher to second base. Massaro waiting on the 1-1. Hits it high in the air. Drives it out to left field. Minnick back on the track. Makes the catch. And gets the ball in quickly to third. A strong throw from Minnick. Keeps Steffes at second base. Massaro hit it hard. There have been a few hard hit balls today by both Falcons and Western Michigan Broncos, but only 1 or 2 that left the yard. In the last game, I want to say it was just 1. 2 home runs. Yeah, Booth had 1 and Kelly had 1. Both out to left field and left center field. So now Kendall Matthews will bat with quickly 2 outs. Still a runner on scoring position. Matthews, the 9-hitter, takes a first pitch strike from Reyes. Matthews hitting .200 this year, .342 on base percentage. With 2 outs, she's hitting just .111. So trying to keep the inning alive hasn't been so successful. 0-1 on the way, in there for a strike. Right at the knees, and it's quickly 0-2. Reyes looking at her left wrist for a signal. All the calls get from the dugout. 0-2 with 2 outs, swung on a miss for strike 3. Matthews goes down on the minimum number of pitches, and Reyes again works out of trouble. Bowling Green has had a pair of runners reach second base, but nothing further than that to this point. We're through 1.5 here at A.D. Moore Field. Nothing between the Bowling Green Falcons and the Indiana Hoosiers. We're back in a moment here on the IU Hoosier Radio Network.